All right, joining us now via Zoom is political science and international affairs assistant professor at the University of Mary Washington, that is Dr. Jared McDonald. Dr. McDonald, thanks for joining us tonight.
Thank you for having me.
You bet.
All right, Dr. McDonald, we're going to talk a little Gen Z. They are a huge voting bloc, but pretty inconsistent, though we had some key names. One, Taylor Swift, threw her backing behind the Walz and Harris campaign there. What does it look like? Do you think they'll actually turn out in the numbers that each campaign is really hoping for? Because the Trump campaign's really hoping for the younger men to vote for the Trump Vance side.
Based on all the evidence that I've seen, I think the answer is yes. Of course, there's still going to be that age gap. There is still this issue of older people will almost always vote more than younger people. What's been interesting about Gen Z is that they're voting at higher rates than older generations did when they were that age. So I'm interested to see if they keep that up. I think to some extent both candidates are going to get their wishes. You're going to see young women turning out at incredibly high rates, but I don't think that young men are dropping off entirely. We have already noticed this gap in participation between young men and young women that's likely to persist, but I wouldn't suspect that this election is going to broaden that gap any further than it already is.
So, Dr. McDonald, with Gen Z, what are they motivated by? Is it, women's issue? Is it abortion? Is it immigration, the economy, or something versus like character? Character of a
vibes.
Yeah, vibes exactly of a candidate.
I think one of the interesting things coming out of sort of early exit polls was really looking at those issues that mattered the most to young people. And of course, abortion was an issue that was weighted more heavily by women in general, but especially women under the age of 30. So I think abortion matters quite a bit. And then, to a certain extent, this is just sort of baked into who's running for office. But you do see a lot of young people saying that the thing that motivates them, and this goes back to your question of character, is having somebody who looks or sounds a bit more like you. I think it's one of the reasons why someone like Donald Trump does struggle a bit with younger voters is he is on the older side. I think you would have seen something similar with someone like Joe Biden on the ticket. Harris likely to outperform among those younger citizens. But this is, there's so many different things. It's hard to sort of treat them as a monolith. A lot of different issues will matter to them. Certainly, I teach students, they want to get a job coming out of college. So certainly the economy is not an insignificant factor in their thinking.
That'll definitely motivate them, indeed. All right, Dr. Jared McDonald from University of Mary Washington, appreciate your insight tonight. Thank you.